Hey guys, it's your girl Shalae and I'm back today with a second stimulus check update video. In today's video, we're going to discuss the most trending topic in the world, and that is the $1,200 stimulus check. We also are going to talk about unemployment, EBT, first stimulus checks, taxes, H&R Block, you name it, we are going to discuss it right here. And you know why? Because it is the Ask Shalae segment. This is my favorite segment. So if you want to know what our family has asked, you already know what to do. Stay tuned. Your girl's got you covered. Now, if this is your first time tuning into my channel, hi, hello, hey friend. My name is Shalae, and here on this channel, we talk about shopping, saving, and everything in between. I would love to have you a part of my internet family. It's super easy. Click that big old red subscribe button down below, and you're in just like that. And while you're at it, go ahead and give me a like because you love me bringing you this daily content each and every single day, and I enjoy doing it. All right, guys, let's go ahead and let me get comfortable. Cause you know, okay, there we go. Alrighty here. So let's go ahead and come out the gate with the first question. Who is it from? Miss Bonita. Ooh, she sounds very spicy, mommy. All right, Bonita says, will I get the $1,200 check since I did not receive the first check? Alrighty, Bonita. So you kind of left out a few details. Why did you not receive the first check? Was it because of income requirements? Did you make too much money? Or were you carried or a dependent on someone else's tax returns? If it's the first option that you make too much money, then unless they lower the income requirements, you won't receive it. But if it's for the second option because you were a dependent or carried on someone else's taxes, according to the Democrats' language of their proposal, yes, you should receive it if you were a dependent the first go round. Now, obviously, all this can change. It all depends on what happens in negotiations or not. So as of right now, you should. Okay, but I don't want to give you a definite yes because I know how y'all do. You're going to come back. Shalae said, you told me. You're a liar. Yeah, I read y'all comments. So, So as of right now, honey, you can possibly, there's a strong possibility that you will. Not 100%. 100%, hey, true love. I'm gonna be there to the end. Okay, I don't know why that song came up, but when I said 100%, that's where my mind went. Next question comes from Kathy. My brother has not received his first stimulus check. How can I find out about it? Girl, people still waiting on first stimulus checks. Are y'all still waiting on the first stimulus check? My goodness. All right, if you're still waiting on the first stimulus check, you know where I'm about to send you. To that IRS portal. I need you to check out the irs.gov and go to the portal and see if there's any information on there about or regarding his first stimulus check. In the event that there's not, Kathy, girl, you're gonna have to reach out to the IRS, and when you call them, I need you to have some snacks, social security number, blood type, when they were born, the hospital, the time. You need all of that, okay? When you reach out to them, just make sure you have all types of snacks, caffeine on deck, because as of right now, it is so hard to get through, but they're there. They are available. They do have representatives, but if you can't find anything on the portal, go ahead and contact them. The next question comes from Jacqueline. Jackie. Okay, I don't even know, Jacqueline. Do they call you Jackie? I don't know why I wanted to do that, but I like it. Will people who are carried as dependents over 25 and on SSI receive stimulus this time? Now, you my type of girl. You made sure you had everything. So they're dependents, check. Over 25, check. And SSI, check. Alrighty here, so as of right now, according to the language of the Democrats, yes, you should receive it. If you were carried over 25, over 17, you still should receive it. And if you're on SSI, things can change when they go into negotiations. It seems like, hey, this is the news, honey. I don't know where you've been, but things happen daily. Stuff, I mean, just miraculously just happen. Things happen. So unless something changed in the negotiations, then you should be good. But we don't know. Alrighty here. How do I find out information about working the election poll? I have a video that I did regarding like 15 side hustles that you can do to make $1,000 starting right now. I'll link that in the card, so it'll be like a bubble that come across. I'll link that here, as well as if you go to Google and you type in like work the election polls, I think there's a website called electionpollworker.com. You can go there and it does allow you to enter your state, and then from your state it'll bring up like your county or even your city, and then it has a contact person where you can reach out to them and apply to work for the polls. It's super easy process. You don't have to have a degree. I talk about this in the video. I worked the polls before, okay? And when I tell you I enjoyed it, the election polls that I worked, we were paid the same day, and it was good money. I mean, we got paid cash, but I'm sure things have changed, and you'll probably get a check. But I mean, I think they were giving $275 for one day's work. Girl, I'll be at the poll. I would be there. So definitely check that out as well. But if you go to Google, type in work election polls, I promise you things will come up. All right, the next question comes from Kiara. She says, what day does your tax class start? Are you planning on posting videos? So my tax class started around September 12th. I'm right under the halfway mark. We take our midterms next week. So yeah, if your girl kind of go a little bit of MIA, keep me in your prayers, because I need to know this money. Like, I need to know how to get us some money, because I know when y'all come to me, y'all gonna want all these deductions. You're gonna want $10,000 refunds, and y'all gonna have me in jail, clink clink. So I need to know the legal way to get you guys this money, okay? But so my classes have started a little bit over a month ago. Do I plan on posting videos? I'm not sure if people wanted to see about the videos I did an initial video. I was gonna do a halfway point video and then a end video on what my experience has been. One thing I will say about the H&R Block program is that they have already started extending offers for employment. So the way that it works is after you pass your midterm is when they start looking to bring you on for the 2020 tax season, which I think is great because it did not cost anything for tuition. Tuition was $0, and then you only had to pay $149 for your books. And so to have a place of employment, especially when so many jobs and things are shut down now, and it can be part-time, full-time, and they allow you to pick like your own hours. So to me, that's like a pretty good deal for a job. Who's gonna let you pick your own hours, pay you good money, and you have a job? So that's one thing I will say. But if you wanna see those videos, I think I'll probably do a halfway point video, and then I'll do an ending video. All right, so I'll do those two things. And let me know what y'all think about it. But would I suggest it? I'll just say that in the video. We'll save that. Romeli says, why don't you go live on YouTube? Okay, I do go live on YouTube. Okay, I felt like you was throwing shade. Romeli, I do go live on YouTube. The only problem is when I go live, the questions come so rapidly, it is hard for me to keep up. And then some people feel like I'm ignoring their question. But child, I'm up here squinting like chow or something. Like I can't see it, you know, and people think that I'm being funny, but I'm not. It's like, you know, so, and some people, that you are smart, you're important, but some people aren't kind. And so for me, it's like, you know, you gotta, you know, I'm like Carmen Sandiego or something. Like, you just gotta catch me. You know what I mean? But I'm out there in these YouTube streets. Okay, ask about me. All right, guys, moving on. I don't know what's going on with me today. Cassandra, did you find out when California will be getting their pandemic EBT? Cassandra, I know California has been approved for the pandemic EBT, but when they're going to pay out, no, I don't live in California. I mean, I love y'all, but I don't live in Cali, okay? California, I knows how to party. No, but I don't live in California, so no. I don't know when they're going to pay out. A lot of times when I post any pandemic EBT video, I have the greatest audience ever. Like, y'all get people together down in the comments. So a lot of times I don't even have to respond. So somebody, I'm sure, in the comment section is going to respond and say when California is being paid out. Family, ask your neighbor, okay? Say, neighbor, when does California pay out? And watch, we're going to have a response down below. Shout out. Thank you. Thank you for everybody, because I know y'all going to help me out. The next part of the question. If you know anything about pandemic EBT in California, do you know if we have to apply for free lunch to get the card for brand new students, or will we just get the card, or brand new students not getting anything? So pretty much if the student, I think when you go to a brand new school, and correct me if I'm wrong, I don't have children, but usually when you go for brand new students, you have to submit your income verification to see if the child applies or qualifies for free or reduced lunch. And if they do qualify for free or reduced lunch, then they automatically qualify for the pandemic EBT. Just that simple. I don't think it has to do with brand new students or not. If somehow they are getting free or reduced lunch and they were missed for the pandemic EBT program, you can reach out to the school district, caseworkers. There are a lot of things in place, and frequently asked questions on the website that can help you with that. Alrighty. The next question comes from Cecilia. Why can't I get hazard pay if I'm working in home care? Thank you. Well, Cecilia, I appreciate you, girl. I'm glad that you out here being a med tech home care, helping us. Okay, I am so happy. However, Congress does not have hazard pay as a priority. So if your state is not going to do anything for hazard pay, or if your job is not going to do anything for hazard pay, then you're not going to get it. And that is no shade, no anything. I think it should be hazard pay, but as of right now, it's going to fall on your state or your job itself. And maybe when your state gets this money from the HEROES Act, like, you know, what they're allotting for state and local funding, maybe when they get that, they'll put something in place for hazard pay. But no, you won't get it, my love. The next question comes from Stephanie. I was wondering, how much is Texas giving for unemployment? Girl, I'm gonna stay in Texas. Stay in Texas, but we're gonna ask our neighbor again. Neighbor, who stay in Texas? How much y'all giving for unemployment down there? Let us know, okay? Texas people, all I know in Alabama here, our base is like $282. You know, before you get any taxes or anything, before any boost is $282. I think that's the maximum in Alabama. And correct me if I'm wrong, okay? Roll Tide. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think for us it's $282. Girl, I don't have time. Like, I'm glad y'all think I'm super smart, but I don't got time to work Texas unemployment. But we got some Texas family. Let us know what it is. What's up? There we go. All right, they're gonna help us out, Stephanie. I promise you they will. The next question comes from, how does a person that was a victim of domestic violence go about getting the stimulus money you talked about in your video this evening? So as of right now, this is a proposal that's going on in Congress about giving domestic violence victims a way to get the stimulus check. I don't know if they're going to issue out a second stimulus check specifically for domestic violence victims, or if they're saying that if another check is issued. It's kind of like, you know, the president right now when he stated about these $200 prepaid cards. A lot of people are putting this information out and they're saying a lot of things like, hey, I'm gonna send $200 debit cards, but then there's no follow-up, there's no information. And so I report the news as soon as it comes out, and that was one of the proposals, that for these stimulus checks, that victims of domestic violence, where they can have a way where they can get the money and maybe use the money as a new start. I don't know if this is going to happen or not, if it's going to be a separate check. It was definitely put out in the news. You can read about it, but when more information develops, I will give you that information, okay? And October is Domestic Violence and Breast Cancer Awareness Month as well. All right, the last question is, would maternity leave personnel qualify for the extra income they are promising unemployment? Maternity leave. So this is the issue. For your maternity leave, are you being let go? Do you get unemployment when you're on maternity leave? The job that I work at, we would use, if I was to go on maternity leave, I would use my insurance, my long-term or short-term, they would do my payout. So usually when you go on maternity leave for your job, your insurance, you have something set up and your job will issue a certain amount. Now, I don't know if it's like that for every job, and I haven't seen when people go on maternity leave where they draw unemployment, but if you are going to draw unemployment in any capacity, and as long as you're over the $100 for the $300 boost, you can. If the language changes for the $600, you should be able, but I would think that with your maternity leave, you should just qualify under your job program that y'all have right now, but I could be wrong. Let me know down in the comments below. That's all the questions I have. As always, guys, please don't forget to submit your questions. I absolutely love reading them, and you can kind of get like, a little feel of my personality. As you can see, don't take me serious. I'm never throwing a shade, okay? I just like to laugh, smile, and have fun. Some of your questions, though, they are hilarious. Like, y'all be getting on me like, Shanana, Shanane, help me, Shalae, Chevrolet. Like, y'all, I don't even know where y'all get half this stuff in, but I answer. I'm happy for each and every question that's submitted. Guys, have a happy Sunday. As always, please like, comment, subscribe, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Okay, bye, guys.